Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys the finished product at the beginning of the video. I think it turned out great. I can't tell the difference between OEM and the patch that Brad calls it. I think here is the um, box that you get. I was worried about the tint, but the tint is perfect. Put it up against the original glass on the truck. Can't tell the difference. Here is the tube that you have to heat up. Here's my hair dryer box, just exactly like Brad had it on the video. I heated it up to about 122 degrees, obviously with the box closed, but I have it open for my video. Here's the gun that I used to detect the heat. Also, I didn't have a problem with the caulk gun. Mine fit perfectly, so I didn't have to open it up. Here's the beginning of the restoration project. I'm pulling off the plastic that we had over the opening for the window while we drove down the road. As you can see, I sanded with 60 grit sandpaper and a sander the little bits of glass that were left over. And Brad used a screwdriver to remove the glass. I used an air chisel, and it worked perfectly. Didn't have a.
This is the primer that you get, and so I'm supposed to twist this. I guess push. Okay, ready?
Yeah, go.
So the problem with the primer is that little
Very gently.
little brush that's in there is not glued on. So as you're putting on the primer,
How long does it have to stay
that
on for?
particular
It's
little
just a primer, so it doesn't.
sponge
make
will
time?
drop out.
Yeah.
And when you
it
get
just
this
has to be
primer
there.
on
Is
um
I'm gonna
other
put a little
surfaces
bit
like the
around
rubber,
here,
it does not come off no
right?
matter whether you're going to use mineral spirits or whatever. I use mineral spirits to clean up the whole project. It worked great.
Because I want it to seal on this, right?
So I spread it around because you want to make sure that you get a lot of that urethane on
There's
there,
that.
because if you do
Now
not
I
get
have to put
enough,
a
then the
bead.
urethane looks splotchy underneath the glass. You can always remove
On
the
the flat part.
urethane with
Mm-hmm.
a razor blade or mineral spirits, but
That
if
was
you
in the
don't have
corner and you put
enough,
on the flat part
then it
before you hit the
has
glass.
this
Mm-hmm.
you can see through the glass where the urethane attached and where it didn't.
I have to put on a bead.
Make a mess.
It's gonna be a messy thing.
But overall, the project was a success. I was kind of scared when Brad's Auto Glass kind of said it was a patch or whatever, but this rear glass was going to be about $1,600 installed,
I think you do.
That's
I
not.
think you do too.
and I did it for about $200 with Brad's Auto Glass Repair.
Okay, cut.
Okay, ready?
Go.
Here's the glass going on, and you have just, like seconds before this stuff really adheres. So I'm pounding on it, making sure it seals everywhere fast and furiously.
This should do it.
So here I am with mineral spirits getting
Did
that
you take the
urethane
access out
off,
of them?
No.
but the primer does not want to come off over if you put it on the rubber. Accidentally spill
In the
some on
back
the
light
rubber.
too.
But wear gloves with this because you're going to get that urethane stuff everywhere. There's just no time to slow down when you have to press that glass in.
So you use minimal spirits, right?
Uh-huh.
It comes off pretty
And it
easy
stays for 24
when
hours?
it's,
Yep.
for 5 or 15 minutes, you can get that stuff off. And there I am sealing that particular piece of rubber against that glass. I want to make sure everything is in there. Because with this rubber seals, it is really solid.
Okay.
It's gonna overflow.
I don't know how much this adds to the video, but I did a lot of pressuring, making
Cut.
sure
Wait.
everything was solid. And here's the end product. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it lifts out a little bit while it's drying, but after a couple of weeks or whatever, it's as flat as the other side.